Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll create two tables and we will load data to both the tables, and then we will alter the table and we'll add a foreign key constraint. So let's get started. So let us design two tables. For example, let us create these two tables. That is, table number 1 is pen table and table number 2 is quantity table. So this particular table, pen table, is gonna have will be having these three columns, that's ID, types, and quantity ID. As you can see, the ID will be 1, 2, and 3, and types will be ball pen, ink pen, gel pen. It is just a table which has different types of pens with the quantity IDs. If you take this quantity ID, which is a foreign key, so this, as per the definition, it is actually uh, this will be used as a reference for to access data from this table. So that is which means that will be a primary key in this table, that is quantity table, and the same quantity ID will be primary key in the quantity table, as you can see here. So this quantity table has two columns, that is quantity ID and quantities. The quantity ID will be having the quantity IDs as 111, 112, and 113. So the quantities will be 1000. Like if you see, if you go to this table and if you see the quantity ID as 111, and if you take the data and see how many quantities will be there for 111, then that is 1000. That is, ball pen has the ID, quantity ID 111. If you take the quantity ID information, check here, that is, ball pen with the quantity ID 111 has 1000 quantities. So ink pen has the quantity ID 112, and if you come here, that particular pen with the quantity ID 112 will be having 500 quantities. So that is how this is supposed to work. Now let's get started. Firstly, we're going to create two tables. As a quick revision, we're going to create the first table. So that is, we need ID, types, and quantity ID, three columns. So this part is going to be okay. This ID column will be now we're going to make this auto generate. That is, we're going to make identity 1, 1. So the seed value will be 1 and the incremental value will be 1. So we'll do this. So create table. We're going to do what? We're going to create a table, and the table name is pen. And we're going to have three columns. The column number 1, ID. We're going to quickly mention the type of the column, that's int. And this is going to be your primary key, primary space key. So this should auto generate. So identity 1, 1. That is, seed value will be 0 and the incremental value will be 1. So it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. That will auto generate. So comma. So you want this part, that is types. So you're gonna type types. So this should be, you're gonna enter characters into this. So n var char of 20. So maximum capacity will be 20 characters. So third column is quantity ID. So this is going to be integer. We're gonna click on new query, and here, as you can see, we have three databases: shop, DB, trial 1, and tutorial. I'm going to use tutorial database, and I'm going to create these two tables in the tutorial database. So I'm going to type use, within these brackets I'm going to type tutorial and go. And I'm going to copy paste it. Whatever I typed in the notepad, I'll copy paste it here. And here I'm going to click execute. So commands completed successfully and the query is successfully executed. So let me see the table. Select start from pen. Execute. Sorry. See, this I'm not. I should have selected this particular line and I should have clicked on execute. But now that I have not selected the particular line, so it is executing all of this, and this already has the table, and it's trying to create one more table with the same name. So it's giving you the error. So I'll type 2 hyphens, which will turn this into a single line comment. So this will not get executed. This will be a single line comment. So let's start from pen, execute. So you can see this here. So I'll turn this also into a comment, 2 hyphens. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the value to this. Insert into. We're going to insert the value to the table. Into the table. So we're going to do what? Insert into the table. The table name is PN. We're going to insert into the table. So we're going to insert into this table, and see this part is auto generated. So that is ID. That is identity 1, 1. So this will be auto generated. So we're going to leave this. So we're going to specify what are the columns that we have to insert. So that is types, comma, quantity, ID, space, values. So you're going to type values, open the bracket. So here to this types, the first entry should be ballpen. Open the quotes, ballpen. Sorry, comma. So the second entry for quantity ID should be this 111. I'm going to click on execute. So I'm going to cut this. I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to click on execute. So one row is affected. The second entry should be ink pen. So I'm going to save some time, I'm going to type it here itself. I'm going to type ink pen. So that would be 112. On rows affected. So the third entry should be as per the design. That should be gel pen. That would be 113. Execute. So 3 rows are affected now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this line into a comment. So select start from pen. I'm going to execute this. As you can see, this is successfully done. It has the following entries. So this is what we were actually trying to achieve, and this is successfully done. If you can compare this. So ball pen is here, ink pen is here, gel pen is here, 113, 112, 113. Okay. Now it's time to create this part of this table, this second table, and so let's do this. Create table. We're going to create a table, and the name of table is QANTITY. Open the bracket. You want 2 columns, that is quantity ID. Firstly, this quantity ID will be the primary key. First of all, the first thing that you have to mention is int, because the type that is what you should mention at first, and it is a primary key. Then identity 1, sorry, it's 100, 1. Let's make it 111, 1, because this should match the design. Comma. The second column that you want to create is this quantities. That should be an integer. I'll convert this into a comment. I'll copy paste it here. Now let's see if we can do this. Okay, command successfully completed. It's completed successfully, and the query is executed successfully. Now I'll turn this into a comment because I don't want to execute this. Now select star from TITY quantity. Yeah, now I'm going to click on execute. And this is done. Now let me insert some values. Firstly, let me show you this. It is on a tutorial database. When you come to this particular tables and click on refresh and see, you can see parent quantity. Here what you can see is when you expand this, and you can see that it's a primary key here. There are no foreign keys yet. So come down here into quantity. Here if you click on this, it's a primary key. So this is the primary key and this is the primary key here. Till now we have not yet created the foreign key, so we'll create that later, and after creating the foreign key, that will appear here. So now what we are going to do is we're going to insert some value to this. So insert into, we're going to insert the value into a table. So insert into the table name. The table name should be quantity. So first, see, this will be auto-generated. So all we are going to do is we're going to insert into this particular column. So we're going to mention the column name. NTIDIES. Yeah, that is the only column. What are we going to insert? We're going to insert the values. Firstly, we're going to insert 1000. I copy pasted that here. So second entry should be 500, third entry should be 300. Execute. So 3 rows are affected now, one after the other. Now I'll turn this into a comment, multi-line comment, star slash star star slash. Sorry, you have to type slash star and star slash. So now select star from quantity, execute. As you can see here, it is 111, 112 and 113 with the quantities 1000, 500 and 300 respectively. So the seed value was 100 and it has got auto incremented by 1. So we will continue the next part in the next video.